back with another installment of the Make It Make Sense podcast. I am your host, G. Watts, and I got my co-host with me in the building.
Yes, sir. King One's here.
And today we have a very special guest in the building by the name of Vaughn. Welcome to the show, Vaughn, for the very first time. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Is your name Vaughn?
Is it Vaughn? You go by Vaughn, right?
Yeah. It's Vaughn Schneider.
Okay. Vaughn Schneider, to be precise. So Vaughn is basically, what would you call yourself? Like a financial guru or?
Yeah, I'm a financial guru.
Okay.
I like to look at myself as the investor of my team. You know, I like to be the silent partner, silent investor. So that's what I do. That's my niche.
All right, so basically Vaughn is going to basically give you a summarization of who he is, a little background, you know what I'm saying? He's going to talk his talk real quick. So we're going to pass it to you, Vaughn. So let the people know exactly what you do, what you specialize in, and, give them the info.
All right, guys, my name is Vaughn Schneider Israel. All right, so I started my journey as a student athlete. And I started, just trying things out. You know, I didn't really know my place in life, so I started out, I tried out wrestling. I did wrestling, and then I was working on TGI Fridays, and then I realized, this, paycheck to paycheck wasn't really working out for me. So I hit up my friends, June and Judson, and I was like, I like this self-employed entrepreneur niche. Maybe we do something with it, right? Let's try to create some income. Let's try to create money, opportunity for people. So then I started out with a strong savings because that's all I knew. But then over time, it transitioned to something bigger because now, being an investor to my party, my team, I was able to, bring so much value, and then I've created a community of people that can, generate income just based off the information that we know now.
Okay, cool. Let me stop you real quick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was butting in this shit. Give you more perspective of like certain things. You know what I mean? When you say people that have savings and they don't do nothing with their savings, what would you say to that? To those people that have like $10,000, $20,000 in the bank, and they just let it sit for savings, but they're not doing nothing with it.
All right, so, that's dead weight, right? So when you have dead weight, that just means, ain't nothing going on, nothing moving, and that's not benefiting nobody. So yeah, you have 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 in your bank account. That's cute, but it's still not bringing any value to the world. So, I tell those people, like, you have a strong savings account, but it's invalid. It's not doing nobody no good. And it's not even helping you because over time, if you really think about it, that 20,000 is not 20,000 20 years later, right? Because of deflation.
Okay. All right. So would you say for a person like you that's business savvy, do you have a formula for that?
Yeah. I have a formula for that, right?
Okay.
So
let's talk about it.
All right. So for the someone just coming up, right? Let's just say you got a job, you work at like I did at a restaurant. You work at Fridays, right? You just you get $10 an hour. You get a paycheck. So what I would do for that person is I'll say like, all right, since you got that money coming in, you know what's coming in, right? So let's just say you get paid every 2 weeks, $10 an hour. You get paid every 2 weeks. You know what's coming in. So if you do your hours, you can actually calculate before you get the check. Now, depending on, if you're getting paid $10 an hour, you're in a different tax bracket, which would be like 15%, right? So you just deduct the hours you work about by 15%, and you'll know what's coming in. So I would say, know your income. If you don't know your income, that's an issue. So now, after you know your income, I would say track your expenses, right? So now we need to figure out, all right, am I living by myself? Am I paying rent by myself? Am I doing this? Am I doing that? So you need to figure out, all right, what's my expenses looking like? And you need to categorize it. Like, let me figure this out. Like, all right, I got a car note, I got rent, I got insurance, food. If I'm living by myself, right? So we need to track our expenses. Once we track our expenses, we need to, apply the 50-30-20 rule. Now, the 50-20-30 rule, how I like to look at the 50-30-20 rule is we're going to use 50% of what we about to earn for the week, for the month, and we're just going to be like, all right, 50% is going to go for my needs and my wants. That's the essentials, right?
Okay.
And then 30% of that is going to go into our investments. So now this is this is top secret, right? People don't tell you about this 30%, but 20 of that percent we're gonna use for our savings. So now I wanna break down the 30%. Now the 30% is actually you paying yourself. That's the formula right there. So once we get the money coming in, we know what's coming in. We get the cash flow. We used the 50-30-20 rule. So 50% gotta pay all your bills. Gotta get the habits that you have, the hobbies that you have, all the fun you want Netflix and chill, whatever. That goes all to 50%. But that 30%, I need you to pay yourself, right? So we like to use the term pay yourself first, and that's what I go about.
Okay.
Right.
So I like that breakdown. So you said a lot there. So what would you say about the bullet points? Just give the people the bullet points from everything you just said, so they could.
All right.
Probably like a quick summary.
Yeah.
Quick summary. All right. So quick summary. We're gonna calculate our monthly income.
Okay. That's
right.
Okay.
Then we're gonna categorize our expenses, right? So we're gonna narrow it down to what's coming in, like gas, food, rent, insurance, car note.
And don't spend on money on some goofy shit too, because we motherfuckers be doing that the mentals.
Right.
They don't really know what that means. When you pay for something you don't really need. You feel me? So like self-discipline is like with that concept also. You feel me?
Yeah.
You can't say, oh, damn, I like this new shoes, but you can't afford it. But you fall into a realm of like, let me hold it to like next month kind of vibe, stuff like that.
100%. So with that being said, you got your what's coming in. You got your monthly income, and then you track your expenses. You put them in order, right? You organized it, and now it's time to that's the 50% right there, because these essentials. The 50% is for what needs to be paid for. This is why when we say the 30%, because now we need to live below our means, right? So we live below our means, and then we rinse and repeat. Because now the investment is where we're really gonna see a difference, right? So that 30% is for the investment, and the 20% is also for like our your emergency fund, right? Money that you don't know what the future holds, so you need to put money aside, right? And that's the formula right there.
All right, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The formula, you know what I'm saying?
Before I clock out the formula, and I got one more question.
All right, let's get into the formula.
You know me, I ask some questions, and maybe people that's listening to maybe want more answers to what you're saying.
Sure. And not to cut you off, Vaughn, and before the show is over, we definitely gonna have Vaughn give you his contacts and his socials and how y'all can get in touch with him.
The thing I was gonna say, this 3%, you feel me? Which one is the most uphold percentage that you think people should think about mostly?
All right,
is it the savings? Is it the bill more, or is it like paying themselves?
All right, so the 50% you can't avoid. It's inevitable, right? So it is just things. Living in America, you owe, right? So you have to pay. But I like to say the 30% would be the most valuable, because this is for the future, right? So like paying yourself first goes into the investment. Because now we gotta talk about the stocks sort of and the bonds and the cryptos. We gotta talk about how we're spending this money, because now this money is gonna build the compound effect is gonna be, you're gonna gain interest with this, and this is what I want to talk about later on in the podcast. But we're gonna save that for later.
We're gonna save it for later. So we're gonna switch gears a little bit. Speaking of financial literacy and speaking of money, right?
Right.
Money means a lot. I mean, money is valuable, but it means, everybody has a different definition of what money is. You know what I'm saying? To them per se. You know what I'm saying? So, we would like to hear your thoughts about what is money. You know what I'm saying? What exactly is money?
All right. So, growing up, I didn't know what money was, but I found the general definition of money, and money is a tool, right? Money means that we all have this tool, right? We all have money. We can utilize it however we want, right? So the minute anybody gets a paycheck, the average person get a check, right? That's a tool that they have to use, right? Now, how you spend your money is entirely up to you, and nobody can tell you how to spend your money, right? So if you have $500. That's your $500. You get to spend it however you want. The breakdowns are completely different. Your breakdown and my breakdown is completely different. So money being a tool means that now it has its own value, right? So my value and your value is completely different. Money depreciates. Money can build wealth. Money has its own standards based on who's holding it, right? So now, like I like to look, for example, right? Check this out. Back in the days, back in history, right? When one country fought another country, let's just say France fought Germany. Now, they go to war. The country that wins that fight means that their currency grows in value. You know why? Because now the economy changes. Right now, this country that won, let's just say France won. Now that brings up the value because now it's like, all right, I would rather want to live in France than Germany because we just won. So now that value of that of the currency that they hold is more valuable because you can't beat me in war. So now this is a different currency, right? So if we're going France versus Germany, France is gonna be the clear winner, and everybody brings the value to France, and now and that creates the tool because now let's go to France because we could get more done. And yeah.
Okay. What about you, Juan? I would like to hear your topic.
About what?
Perception on money.
On money?
Yeah, your views.
For me, I'll say money is like, it's like something that's like necessary. Even if you don't really think about it as like, as a tool or, whatever the case is, it's still necessary for living. Because money has different narratives. You feel me? It's not just a currency. You feel me? It could be this bottle right here. I trade you this for that. Whatever the case is. So money is like a trade. So technically, whatever you have, you could sell this and get a currency, a different type of currency, or whatever the case is. It's necessary because if I'm cold and then you got like 3 coats, and I could just give you a shirt for that coat or whatever the case is in a mutual agreement, it's not like I need to have that physical currency to give to you. That's what back in the days, that's what people used to do. You feel me? They just trade whatever they don't have for something that they want. You feel me? Okay. So at the end of the day, if we're using like logic right now, you feel me? If I need to go to the store to buy something, I need a U.S. currency. You feel me? I can't go to the store and say, oh, I got this shirt unless I'm going to the flea market, or unless I'm going to somewhere that's like doing those kind of old school trades. You feel me? But at the end of the day, it's always necessary. It's always necessary because currency is like not just money. It's all over the place.
Yeah. But the piece of paper is the value that it's given.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? But in America, what it's given, certain bills is this and that. But
I'm pretty sure if we have listeners overseas, you feel me? They probably don't have currencies like we have. You feel me? They probably have different type of currencies.
Yeah, it has a different value, obviously. Yeah. Speaking of money, you know what I'm saying? Spending money, having money. But one thing that I've noticed, especially in our community, is that we really have a problem with. That's really an obstacle for us is saving money. You know what I'm saying? So how are some of the ways that we can save money? And what advice do you have for the average person?
All right, so my advice to someone just coming up with the idea, I want to save, right? So now you need to figure out, all right, what are we saving for, right? So if you don't know what you're saving for, just think about, all right, let me just put $100 aside a month, right? Now, if you put $100 aside a month, you don't even know what that $100 is put aside for. Just think about it like this: that $100 a month is gonna add up to $1,200 for the year, right? So even though you don't have a plan for it, it can be used for something later on in the future. And so we like to tell our newer entrepreneurs listen, you don't need a saving plan, but you need to start somewhere, right? Just put something aside for the future, because people like to, challenge the future, and they don't really understand, like, all right, like, we don't know what's gonna happen, so let's just put that aside as an emergency fund, right? So what I like to tell anybody, let's just say you got paid $400 in a 2-week span, and you paid your bills and everything. Yeah, that $20 that you put into your savings account, yeah, it may look like, all right, I just put that aside, I could have spent it. No, look, that $20 is gonna be what saved you, because it says if you save money one day, that money will save you.
I like that.
All right.
That's definitely something to live by. You know what I'm saying? What about you, Lance? Do you have difficulty saving money, or is
no? I never had no problem saving money, because like since way back then, you feel me? I was like always like cautious of like spending, you know, always cautious of like what I bought, you know, what it mean to me, what does it mean to others around me, you feel me? Because if I have a leverage of like letting my family borrow money from my savings, you feel me? Technically, I don't need, that money at that point, but it helps others, not just myself.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
So, for us to think about savings, it's not, it's for people you care about too. You feel me? If you have kids, if you have whatever pieces that's going on in your life, you feel me? Just like think about others that's in your heart also. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, you feel me? If I move somewhere and I blew everything I had, you feel me? I'm on my ass. I hope my brother would have a saving account that they could spare me a little change for the cases, you feel me? Because at the end of the day, who you gonna rely on sometimes, when you down and out, you feel me? If you don't have no savings.
Yeah.
You feel me? So, people gotta think like that, even $100 will go a long way, just hold it there, you feel me? Because at the end of the day, the more money you could put in your pocket that you don't care about, the better the future is gonna be for you.
Yeah, it's all about the way you utilize your money, you know what I'm saying? The way you spend it.
What do you think about it, yeah?
Huh? What, money?
Mm-hmm.
No, that's what I'm saying.
No savings.
Huh?
Oh, savings, nigga.
Oh, no, because I was just asking you about saving money. Yeah, saving. I mean, I think it's necessary, but my thing is, today is not promised tomorrow. So, tomorrow's not promised. So, you always got to live today as if it's your last. So, saving money is good, but you don't want to save all of your money. Like, I think investments is really where it's at. Because
that goes back to,
right.
What
To take it back on what I was saying. Because,
you could take $500 from your savings and invest it to something else, because the money gonna grow. Some savings accounts don't grow that fast as
I think it's less than
investments,
1% or something. So like it's like
no, I'm just saying there's a savings accounts that don't grow that as much as like more investment.
Of course, because you wanna take. It's a risk investing anyway. But if you're doing the right research and with the right mentors and things of that nature, you got to invest in things that you're interested in too as well. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to just invest in just because you want to invest. You want to invest in
things. A lot of research.
Right. It takes research and it takes, things that you might be interested in. You got to see how the market value is.
Yeah.
So you see things go up and down, so you got to balance it out. But I think the main goal is to have your money work for you. You know what I'm saying? While you sleep.
Over time.
Yeah, so you can see what's actually going on with your money, the trajectory of it all. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the ultimate goal. You don't want to just have, it's good that just have money sitting there, but then, nothing's going on. There's no moves. Like, so, that's the ultimate goal for me. You know what I'm saying? I think that should be the ultimate goal for everyone.
Yeah,
to have your money work for you instead of keeping working and switching every good time for the money. Because, imagine you getting paid $10 an hour. That's an hour of your time that you could be doing something else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you do the right investments. But, that's what it's all about. But, it's a lot of talks about money, but we're going to switch the gears up.
Money talk.
Yeah, a lot of money. Hey, money talks, man. Money rules the world. But we're going to play a little game called 5-second rule real quick. So basically, you're going to have 5 seconds to answer the question. And if you don't get it right, then you got to take a shot. You up for that?
Yeah.
All right.
Wait, we got shot glasses?
We got a couple over there on the table. The little small ones, the shot glasses in the back. Yeah.
So who going first?
We gonna let our guests set it off.
Cool. You know, this game is goofy, so you know,
It is, man. It's gonna catch you off guard.
Be on your toes, man.
So you don't get no hints or clues or nothing like that. So you just get it off the bat. So let's start it this way. Name 3 things that you can climb. Go.
A tree, mountain.
Time's up. Shots. Pour it up, man. What you want?
That was good. You was close. I would say ladder.
I was thinking that too. I said rope in my head. I'm like, yeah, but you only got 5 seconds. You know what I'm saying? That 5 seconds creep up with you.
That goes far.
You know what I'm saying?
Alright, let me go next.
There you go. One down.
You want to do it for me?
You want to so basically you're just gonna reveal the card, read the question, and then you're gonna.
You gotta press the timer and then I go.
Yeah. So you're gonna reveal the card, you're gonna read the question, and then press the timer.
All right. Name 3 things that spin.
Who?
3 things that spin. Name 3 things that spin.
Spin. A
Come
ball.
on.
Basketball.
Nigga, it's 5
A lot of
seconds.
balls.
It's over.
What the fuck?
5 seconds is over.
Wait, you think that spin?
Yeah.
I don't even know what the ball spin.
A wheel, a tire, it's mash shit that spin.
God.
A ball, like mash shit spin, nigga.
Wheel, tire.
Oh,
Yeah.
get him a shot.
Yeah. Where your shot glass at? Pull up,
Yeah,
man.
that shit
Pull
was-
up. Pull up,
Because I
man.
was drinking, bro.
I got you, bro.
Pull up.
All right.
I'm still confused on that shit though.
What? 3
Wheels.
things that spin.
Wheel, tire.
Wheels, a tire, shit, whatever spins, bro. Like you can say the Earth. I don't know.
Oh shit.
That's debatable, right?
I can say all the planets, huh?
Conspiracy theorists might say otherwise. They might say Earth.
They might say that's not it.
5 second 90
You
up.
never know.
You shit like?
Oh,
I think.
nah. You just said that.
Well, I gotta read for you.
Yeah. Take it easy. Don't press that. Read the question first before you press that timer, bro. I know you be cheating.
Okay. Name 3 handball players.
Handball? What the fuck is that?
Hey, that's what it says, man. Am I lying?
Handball?
Nobody would gotta get that.
Nah, you gotta give me another one, man. That shit don't count.
No, I'll give you another one.
Cause none of us know that shit.
If you take mine, I give you another one.
You ain't even take it. What's wrong with this guy? This nigga trying to dodge the questions.
All right. Name 3 species.
Human, aliens, insects.
What?
What you mean? That's
Aliens are not on those species.
What do you mean?
We don't know what aliens are.
Hey man, as we living on Earth, technically it is a type of species. I don't know. Am I wrong, guys? I don't know. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Am I wrong?
I don't know.
I said human.
You gonna give it to him?
I don't know if I'm gonna give it to him.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Alien, bro.
Alien's not a species.
What is it?
You could say mammals.
What is
You could
alien?
say humans.
What is
You
alien?
could say bugs.
I did. I said insects.
You say
humans,
aliens,
and
nigga. Aliens, we don't even know what the fuck that is because we never seen one.
You don't know what alien is?
No.
So that's not. That's
There's
not.
no-
All right, let's look it up.
There is no history
Say
of
it.
aliens.
What do you mean?
That's in fiction.
We can look it
You
up.
look it up.
I don't know.
Put
Bro,
look it up, bro.
Nah, nigga, that's fiction shit.
Nah.
Aliens is fiction.
Bro, look it up. Say, ask Google. Is alien the type of
This nigga
species?
is
Give him a shot.
Give him a shot, bro.
Come on, son. Yo, y'all watching this? Y'all gonna tell me I'm right?
Yeah, aliens are species.
Yeah,
that we don't.
yeah.
That's not even conquered. Y'all, we don't know nothing about.
Yeah.
Extraterrestrial.
Come on, son.
Nigga, go talk to on Biden.
All right.
One more round.
It's on me.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see what we got.
Name 3 girls. Name 3 girl names that start with J.
Jada.
Yeah, you got stuck quick, my boy. Jada, Julie, Judy, Julia. Yeah.
What the
fuck?
Hey, what happened to you,
Knock it
Jackie?
out.
What happened?
5 seconds. Not
Hey,
enough.
man. Yeah, but that's the thing, though. You gotta be quick when
You
you
don't even know your
You
needs.
gonna pull that shot, man. I mean, you gotta be quick, man. You gotta be quick, man. You gotta be quick.
Crazy.
My mind went blank. Wow.
Yeah.
Jada.
This shit catch you off guard.
Wow. I could have said Jada, Judy,
Jackie,
Janet.
Julia, Jan. It's a lot. It's a lot of girls' names. This thing going on.
They gonna fuck you for that on the camera, nigga.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna
yeah.
hold you. They gonna throw hands at you.
right after you take that shot, then we gonna have.
Oh,
yeah,
wow,
you forgot.
I gotta
How you
take-
pour out the shot? You forget to
I
take
gotta
it.
take the shot.
Alright, bet. So you gonna do once.
Hey, Waz, listen up.
Weird slow though.
Name 3 insurance companies.
Geico, Progressive, the fuck?
Yeah. Damn, what? What
Geico,
happened?
Progressive. What?
All right, man, you gotta take a shot.
Well, that's insurances out there. That's all I know.
Yeah, State Farm. You
Oh,
got
State Farm. Fuck State
Nah,
Farm.
he ain't getting it
He
right.
said fuck State Farm.
What you want?
He could have just said liability.
There's no name.
There ain't no liability.
Ain't it? What is it? National liability. It's a lot of insurance that got liability in their names,
the
bro.
general. Is that? That's not. I don't think.
Yeah, general.
It's a lot of insurance that got liabilities in their name. I think national liability or some shit.
Man.
Damn, take that
That
shot.
5 seconds is not. It's no joke, bro.
That's why you gotta be sharp with it.
I think it was easier last time.
It was. You gotta be sharp with it. Y'all niggas cheated, bro. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Y'all cheated, bro.
Which
Alien
one?
is a type of species, bro.
All right.
What is the alien?
Google it, man.
Google it, man.
We don't
Google
got,
it.
We don't got time to Google right now.
Nah, we gonna Google it.
I got you with the next question. So, do your thing. The last question. Ready?
Yeah.
Name 3 objects that are blue.
The sky, the color, and eyes. No,
What?
eyes ain't.
That's not even an object.
That's not an object. That's not. I said eyes.
Eyes.
That's like. Wait,
Take it to the sky.
The sky. Damn, that's not even. I'm well. I could have said shirt, pants.
What's going on here?
Sneakers. I'm wailing.
Yo.
You can name any object it could be blue. That's the easiest
well,
question.
Yeah. I could have said any object, man. I'm thinking really like what objects are known for being blue. You think what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking about.
It's an object.
Like,
Nah, he got this guy.
yeah,
At
I'm
least.
wailing.
This is blue.
Now I'm thinking like,
What
what?
said the color blue? The color.
These shits ain't even touchable. Like, I mean, I'm wailing. Yeah, you get that shot, bro.
But I guess we're not the only one. You know,
Yeah, I mean,
we all fucked up right now.
We
I still think y'all cheated, bro. Hey, Mont,
none of
Mont.
us wrong.
Can we do one
Hey,
more round?
Mont.
You want to get something right?
Yo, Mont. Alien's not a species?
It's not a species,
You
bro.
got
Look.
species that's inside the sea,
Look,
right?
we don't
That
know
you don't know.
much about that species,
And
but
it's
it's a
a
But
species.
does it have a name? Does the
No,
species
Listen,
in the bottom
if
of
a
the ocean?
scientist says it's a species, it's a species.
Species.
How you gonna go against a scientist?
Alien is
Do we
unknown.
know-
How do
It's an
we-
unknown species,
Look,
right?
but that's we don't know much about it.
That's
Yo,
it's
But
an
a
unknown.
scientist
You
tells
could be
you,
an alien,
huh?
right? Because you came from a different country, right?
That's what they
So
do.
you're an
That's what they
alien,
do,
right?
right?
If we don't know you,
Nah.
then you're an alien.
Okay,
right?
okay, so it's a species. Right?
Humans.
But what I'm saying is alien is a species. It's a type of species.
Nah,
It might be a
we're gonna need a poll.
Yo, we gonna need a poll. We gonna run that
need a
shit
poll.
up, man. It's
We gonna
alien
need
is
a
a
poll.
species.
Yeah.
It's a species we don't know much about, but it's a species.
But you still gotta take the shot though.
I took it.
Alright.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Another one.
We going for another one, or that was the last one?
Yeah. Since nobody
Mhm.
had anything right, we're
Alright,
gonna go for
we're
one.
gonna do one more
Shit.
for the road.
One more.
Mm.
Who next?
Damn.
First? Let's see you next.
Yeah, I'm next. Ah, shit.
I bet. Damn, bro, that's some bullshit. Name 3 alcoholic drinks.
Jack, Casamigo, Henny.
Of course you get that shit. I know
That was
one
easy.
tight as hell.
I was nigga.
You would.
Pass it to the
I
bartender.
always say
No.
Jimmy.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was
easy. That was easy. Yeah, hold on.
Name 3 brands of coffee.
Oh, it's over for one.
Hazelnut.
It's over.
Shit, I don't drink coffee. I don't know.
Yeah, it's over.
What kind of brand of coffee? Starbucks? What?
I guess, yeah, that's
Is
one.
that a brand?
That's one.
I don't know.
Brother man, you gotta take a shot.
I don't
Take that
know.
shot,
No
man.
brand of coffee.
Oh shit.
Pour yourself a shot.
Wait, why did you say the stores?
Huh?
Why did they say stores? Like
I mean, Starbucks
Dunkin'
is a type of
Donuts.
coffee.
Dunkin' Donuts have their own brand?
That's a I guess too.
Nah, you could hit hazelnut, a Korean, I'll say Korean, Cuban blend.
Cuban blend, yeah. That's a brand.
I don't know.
I mean, Starbucks is considered a brand of coffee.
Cause they have the shit on the shelf.
Yeah, because they got it on the thing. I would consider that. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't never get that.
Or are they talking about like an actual
brand?
Somebody that brewed the person that
I
brewed it.
think they're talking about the blend.
Oh, okay. All right, that's different.
I would never get that.
Come on, bro. You would have got that.
Hell no.
Yeah, if they say alcoholic drinks, nigga, you would have had that shit up top.
I'd be like, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, last one.
Damn, bro.
Ready?
Yeah. Damn, I took too many shots already.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Name 3 people that wear glasses.
Me, you, and Vaughn.
I don't wear glasses.
You don't wear glasses?
Where's our glasses?
You don't wear glasses, Vaughn?
I used to wear glasses back in the day.
You don't wear them?
Nah.
Watch, where's our glasses?
You don't got no eyes?
Nah. Oh, man.
It's quiet.
Yeah, it's quiet, man.
There you go.
You are reaching.
There you go.
bro.
Alright.
Damn.
It's difficult.
Nah, that 5-second rule is difficult. I don't wish that on my worst enemy.
That shit different, bro. Alright, yo. Let's get back into business, man.
Yeah.
Speaking of, what was we talking about?
Nigga, it's the last topic for the night.
No. We gonna have Vaughn, you know what I'm saying, spew a little more.
We
need some more gems.
Yeah, we're gonna talk.
We need some more gems.
Let's talk.
Let's talk about what it takes for you to consider yourself financially free. Like, what's financial freedom?
Right.
Where you at your point in your life where you ain't gotta worry about nothing. You know you set. You know you going the right way. You ain't gotta have worries and stress and none of that.
Disclaimer, I'm not there yet.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so being financially free is having peace within your mind that you've done everything that you possibly could and you're okay with whatever the outcomes are, right? Mm-hmm. So like you're just completely free, right? So when people think being financially free, you know, you think money, right? But it's just being comfortable within your own skin, being at peace with your mind, just having the right people around you, just being able to, you know, make a decision and not being like feeling like you're copying or you're looking for somebody's observations and whatever the case is. So just being completely free financially just means that, all right, you took money out the equation and now you're finally able to live, right? So I don't know if you want to add on to that, Weezy.
Yeah, I would definitely like to see what Juan think about financial freedom from your perspective.
From my perspective, I feel like, you know, we was born financially free, but the system that, you know, that came upon us is not what it is. So we all got to go back in time to figure out what that financial freedom is again. So like you said, not worrying about, you know, damn, if I can get a bite to eat somewhere, you know, not worrying about, you know, if I could go, you know, and get this and get that, you feel me? That's a source people think about all the time, you feel me? Because, like, motherfuckers that are millionaires and billionaires, they could be financially have it, but they're not financially free, you feel me? It's like, you know, there's like a urge in you that, like, even though you could get whatever you want, but in your heart, you know that you're not even thinking about, you know, what the layers of like financial is. You feel me? Financial is, you could be free for as many times that you want in life. You feel me? But there's no object or money that could make you even like, you know, happy to those extents. You feel me? So freedom is, you know, for you free in every sentence. You feel me? It starts with financial free. That means that you don't worry about the money, but you know you have it, but you don't. You know, it doesn't hurt your pockets. It doesn't hurt your mentals. It doesn't hurt nothing about you. It doesn't hurt people around you. It doesn't hurt nothing. You feel me? You are there at that status where nobody can intrude your space to, like, you know, give you bad aura, bad mentals, bad blah. You feel me? Your freedom of, like, you know, of being like, you know, money don't control me. That's what financial free is. Money don't control you.
Money don't control me. I like that.
Yeah.
Yo, I want to add something, right? So think about, y'all remember Steve Jobs? right? At his deathbed, when he's reminiscing life and he's about to die, and the worst thing about his death was just realizing that money couldn't save him from that, right? And that was deep to me, right? Like, I couldn't even pay another man to take this pain away. Like, I'm about to die.
You can't transfer that
Right,
life.
right. I have all the wealth. I'm the owner of Apple. I'm the CEO.
Wealth can buy health.
And I couldn't pay another man to take that pain away. And I'm at my deathbed. So y'all gotta think about that.
Yeah.
That wealth has nothing to do with money. It's being peaceful with everything that you've done in life and being satisfied with the decisions that you've made. And I feel like financial freedom, it can get deep.
Yeah.
It can get deep.
Yeah, it's deeper than
it has
surface.
nothing to do with money though.
Yeah.
It has everything to do with you.
It starts from you.
Yeah, having that peace of mind. Yeah, like every time I think about it, trading your time for money. That's like the worst thing that has ever happened to mankind. Because we live in a society where it's all about capitalism.
Yeah.
Everyone the next man is always trying to find a way to capitalize off of somebody else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which is, I'm not saying it's wrong by all means. You know what I'm saying? You got to get it how you get it. Because we are forced to live in a society where we got to fend for ourselves. So we got to make shit happen in order. Otherwise, we don't eat. Or our loved ones don't eat. You know what I'm saying? So that's why knowledge is so powerful. Because you having the knowledge that someone else doesn't have, you can use it as leverage to gain something, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's what it's all about. It's all about, having that peace of mind when you get to a point in your life where you're stress free, you ain't gotta worry about nothing. You can make stuff happen on your time when you feel like making it happen. Like, I just want take this trip real quick. I just want stay home all day. Like, you know what I'm saying? You have choices.
Take it. Yeah, you have choices.
You know what I'm saying?
Take a day off.
Where you're not like, damn, it's a Monday. I gotta wake up and go to work again, punch the clock. Like,
and
that's not
your whole day is like a whole bubble.
Right.
Yeah.
But
I feel like you guys have a lot to say about this topic. Y'all,
financial freedom is
it's scary.
Yeah, it is.
I'm telling you.
Imagine,
what you're talking about.
Think about it, right? Imagine being a human being, right? You born into this world. You didn't ask to be here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Growing up as a kid, you don't have to worry about nothing, right? Because kids they're not at, like, their mentals are not at a point where they can, like, grasp what's going on around them. You know what I'm saying? Unless, we talk to them and, you have a open relationship with them where, you conversate about anything that you know what I'm saying, you feel like it's reasonable at that moment or at that age. Like, they living without no care in the world. They just want to have fun. You know what I'm saying? Until they get to a certain age when it's like, oh shit, I gotta be an adult. I gotta pay bills. Like, I gotta pay to live. Like, that shit is crazy. Like, I think about it all the time. Like, why the fuck I think about it, like, I'll be like, animals, motherfuckers, they live the best lives. Like, they don't have to pay to live here.
Yeah, no, they
don't have, bruh.
Unless they get hunted by somebody. Like,
right. You know what I'm saying? There's the hunters and there's the hunted. But that's what I'm saying. That's the only thing they gotta really battle with in their lifetime. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, we get hunted every day, nigga.
But what I'm saying is we battle much more. Animals don't gotta worry about nothing. They can sleep whenever they only gotta worry about hunting or being hunted.
Right.
Yeah.
Us, we gotta worry about paying bills, raising kids. You know what I'm saying?
Someone not liking you.
Yeah, like, we gotta worry about so much shit.
Someone putting their expectations on you.
Right. And then, like, you feeling like you failed, you a failure if you don't reach certain things because, like, even the age of social media now puts more pressure on people. Because you looking at shit that's, like, unattainable, because, like, people don't, they don't put up their failures. They only show you the good times.
Right.
Their success.
Yo, I like what you said there.
It's crazy. Like,
they show you the success. They
don't show you what they going through behind closed doors. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really crazy.
And shit really be dark.
It's really dark.
It be bad.
It be bad.
It's that transparency.
And we here to stimulate your minds. If you get you out the that bubble thing you think about.
Yeah, I'm saying, but talking about piggyback off what you're saying, like that peace of mind and being true to yourself and knowing where you at in life and how you can change. The main thing is every day when you wake up, you got a chance and a choice. You know what I'm saying? Once you're dead, you no longer have it.
Right.
So I'm saying tomorrow's not promised. So today you gotta live it like it's the last. Every day you wake up, you got a chance and a choice. So the choices you make, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna impact everything that you do. It's like a domino effect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you always got a chance to make shit happen as long as you're breathing. So we gotta take advantage of that every moment of the day.
Yo. I feel like he's passionate about this topic. You on fire.
That's the first time this nigga been talking that
He's
much.
on fire. He's on fire.
That's the first time you been talking that much.
No.
Usually he's the host.
No, but
now he's the guest.
I'm not the guest. But I just have to let that off real quick. It's like just thinking about paying to live. It's mind-boggling. You know what I'm saying?
It's deep.
That's all I had to say.
It was tight. Nah, it's deep. It's deep.
But yeah, man.
It's deep, man.
Yeah,
Man. I feel also I want to add like we live in an instant gratification era. Like I feel like just this generation, like we want things fast.
Right.
It's like I need cash now, right? It's my money. I need it now, right? This is like this idea. Where we believe it so much, where like we feel like people owe us, and like we I feel like this era that we're living in, forget that hard work still exists. Like we still need to wake up and put in the work.
Put in the work.
Like we're seeing so much great things happen. Yes, it's beautiful. People are being more woke. Beautiful. I applaud you. But like, that instant gratification idea, it don't exist. Just because somebody posts that they got it,
it's not real, bro.
Don't mean that like the tears they shred and the work that they put in, that still exists. People forget that. Like, I had to freaking eat oodles and noodles for 6 months to get there. Like I couldn't pay my bills for 3 months. So like, yeah, I'm posting I got a new car. Yeah, I'm posting I'm up 10K. I'm up 20K. Yeah, I did that. But like, I was down a few months back. Don't forget that. Just because I post the new Benz I bought, don't forget what we had to do to get there. Don't forget the nights I cried. Don't forget the times where I didn't know how to ask for help. I didn't even know how to say, bro, can you help me out? Right? Don't forget that. That instant gratification, it makes us forget that.
Hey, I don't know who you were saying. You saying bro? Like I'm not your bro. Oh,
wow,
you gonna call me?
No, it's crazy because the other day I posted that too. I posted a question that said like, which one is like the hardest for you to like ask? To say, I need help. I love you. Things of that nature. Like things that
break it down and ask me.
Yeah, right. So I think like two of them was what's harder for you to ask?
Yeah.
Well, no. What's harder for you to like ask or say?
Yeah.
I need help. I love you. I apologize. And I forgot what the last one was. But let's go with those three, right?
So for me, it's I need help.
Right.
That's honestly the hardest one for me. And
yeah, I think that's for me too.
I need help is the honestly. It feels like that's my last resort, and that's probably why it's the hardest.
I'm not to cut you off, right?
Yeah.
Are you saying I need help? Are you saying throughout your whole lifetime, or are you saying through the perspective of an adult?
Based off my whole lifetime.
Your whole lifetime?
Just growing up, just realizing, just analyzing, just being a human being. I need help based off whatever I've experienced in life. I need help is the hardest for me. Yeah.
That's deep.
Yeah, because I came from a strong, independent household. Needing help just wasn't part of the vocabulary. But I know that I need help. It's just you see your elders grow up and they didn't ask for it. They worked hard and they did their own thing and they didn't ask for it. So if you did, it just seemed different.
Mm.
I need help is the hardest.
I need help. That's real. What about you, Hans?
No, I would say the same because like sometimes when you like when you built a certain type of way, and then like everybody got their own egos, you feel me, and everybody wants to like be who they want to be, what the case is, but sometimes like saying I love you to somebody is like it's given already. You can say that. I can say that to anybody.
I don't agree. Oh, you talking about from your perspective?
Saying,
I agree.
If it's like
for you,
for me,
oh.
I can say I love you to my brother, you, and whoever's around.
Throughout your whole lifetime?
Because I believe that. You feel me?
Throughout your whole lifetime?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I need help. It's like a source of weakness to me because I feel like I failed.
Right.
You feel me? In a sense of like I don't want to fail. You feel me?
You don't want to fail?
I don't want to fail.
Right.
But at the end of the day, for me to say I need help, that means I failed because.
But let me ask you this, right? Not to cut you off. Don't you think? I mean, from like as of right now, as a man and going through adulthood, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think like you still think like saying I need help is a form of weakness at this point in your life?
I would say no.
Why did that change from
It would. It's gonna be in the sense of like when you understand yourself, you feel me, and you believe like, oh, damn, back in the days, I'm always doing this for people, and I never ask nobody for help.
Right.
You feel me? So now if I'm trying to use that as my get scapegoat to ask somebody else for help, I'm gonna feel weak because I'm the one that was being.
So you say you would feel weak?
I would feel weak.
So it's a weakness now. It's still
right now it's a weakness.
Wow. What about you, Vaughn?
I just break it down a little more, and I'll give you.
What I'm saying is right, because there's a point that we've come in our life that we all need help.
Yeah.
We all, despite whoever you are, billionaire, millionaire, it don't matter who you are. Billionaires need help because it's not really all about the money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it depends on what you need help with.
Yeah.
I don't think like when I don't want to specify it because when I'm saying like I need help, it's not I need help with money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not I need help with money.
Right.
We all lack in some way or fashion.
Yeah, it could be addiction. It could be all those things.
We lack in so many aspects of our lives that we can't focus on one aspect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you could be a millionaire, but then again, your health is deteriorating. You know what I'm saying? So you might need help in that aspect.
Yeah.
You
know what I'm saying?
Because niggas be rich and they
like you said earlier about Steve Jobs. Like he couldn't pay somebody to take his pain away.
Right.
Because you know what I'm saying? He was in pain, but
he was looking for help. But
you know what I'm saying?
She just said no.
10 years ago, 15 years ago, whatever he was dealing with at that present moment, if he was taking the right steps at that time, maybe 15 years ago, he could have like prevented or prolonged that pain. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was gonna come to him because certain pain is like is in your DNA. It's bound to happen.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. We only saw wealth.
Right.
But we didn't see everything else.
Right. No. That's why I kept asking like, is it throughout your whole lifetime or is it just now? Or I wanted to see like, based on y'all, experiences as a human being. Period.
So asking for help was the hardest.
Okay.
But it's actually not that hard,
Mm-hmm.
right? So as I grew older, as I got a lot better with just dealing with people, asking for help is not a sign of weakness, as you guys speak about. It's actually forming a team, which now I have June and Lou on my team, and it was me taking that extra step to ask for help because I know what I lack and what I'm not good at, right? So for example, like June, for example, public speaking or just like getting stuff done or just being more energetic, more active. That you know, that energy I don't have, right? So I say I need help. Get me going. Get me to expose myself to more people, right? And you know, I ask Lou for help. Be more conservative. Be more reserved. Be more thankful. Or grateful, or just be more appreciative with life, and just being grateful with what you have, and just like it's just a combination of asking for help, because I didn't have these traits, but I asked for help, and you know, it made me better. But it was hard, because now you have to be vulnerable, because you have to let them know what you're not good at.
Right.
I have to say I'm not good at speaking to people,
right.
or confessing how I'm feeling. Now I gotta express myself to you, right? Now you can take it two different ways. You can be like, yo, I like this person. He's transparent. He's honest with me.
Right.
Or I can be like, fuck this nigga.
Right.
Like, I'm about to take advantage of
But
that.
that's where it comes in handy.
I have to put myself out.
You can't be like that with everybody. You can't ask everybody for help.
100%.
That's why it makes sense what you said about, you know, asking your brothers for help.
Yeah.
These are people that you confide in. These are people you had experiences with. These are people that you believe in. Like, you know, you know that they'll pick up, you know what I'm saying? They'll give you that helping hand when you're down in your downtime. That's where it comes in. That's the key right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And you know, it took some time. I didn't want to do it. Like, I felt like I was in order to get to the next level, I needed to do it. Right? I needed to just express myself in a way I never did with anyone. Right? I was like, that's you know, like I can get it done on my own, but it's gonna be slow. It's gonna take some time. Right? In order to skip that time, I just need to express myself. Like, yo, I like this, I like that, but I have this. You give me that, we work with this, we do that, we can get there faster. Faster. You know, forget 5 years, forget 10 years, we can get it done this year.
Now, yep.
Because if I tell you my weakness, you tell me your strength, we can get it done together. And that's just been how we've been rocking. And I feel like I need help is not so hard no more.
Yeah. That's why I kept on pressing on it, bro. That's why I kept on pressing on it. Because like, wealth, you know what I'm saying, the money is always forefront because it's a necessity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because America, the world that we live in right now, that's what you gotta have in order to, you know what I'm saying, to better your livelihood. Yeah. But at the same time, there's so many aspects of life that means a lot to us as human beings. Unless we have that, unless we nurture that, the money don't mean nothing. Because we could have all the money in the world, but still be lacking at all other aspects of life.
Yeah. For example, right? Let's just say, you make a lot of money, but to the public, you make a lot of money.
Right.
You got the cars, you got a lot of money, you got all the publicity, everything you ever want. You got the gold chain, the everything, the mansion, the whole nine, right? But in private, you're a failure, right? Your wife don't love you, your kids don't know you, right? That is like the worst feeling to me, right? So forget I have the cars, the mansion, the whole nine. You could name me the fifth billionaire in this world, but if my kids and my wife don't love me, and I'm a failure to them, that amount is not worth much to me.
Right.
If every time I gotta come home, that's what I feel.
That's what I got. That's what I got. Like you said, that's the pain you can't pay another man to take away.
Isn't that bubble?
Yeah, like you said, that's another pain. That's a pain you can't pay another man to take away from you. Take away from you. You gotta deal with that.
You gotta deal with it, and you gotta look him in the face every day, knowing that they don't like you, bro. And they gotta deal with you. At some point, you think they gonna deal with you? Nah, they gonna deal with you. They gonna get rid of you.
That's crazy. They
gonna find a way.
They gonna.
But yo, I feel like we've gotten really deep with this topic, and definitely I definitely want to end on a good note.
On a good note.
So you know we gonna get in tune with the topic of the day. The Make It Make Sense topic, which is our favorite topic of the show.
Yes, sir.
Let's do it.
Let's make it make sense right now. So let's talk about the power of budgeting, because we did touch on the basis of savings.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the power of budgeting.
All right. So the power of budgeting. is basically just being disciplined, right? When you budget, you discipline. That just means like if an unexpected expense comes up, that means you need to make the decision like, is this worth spending on, or if this is worth, giving it the attention that it needs? Like, all right, if this expense comes up, like, is it in my budget plan? Should I steer off course for this expense? Let's just say, for example, your Netflix account was at $10 a month, right? And you have some family members that want to get add-on, and it's gonna go up to $21 a month, right? Should that steer your budget off course because you want to please your family, or is it in your budget course to keep it at $10 because you know that extra $10 and that extra $11 is worth more to save than to steer off course, right? So having a strong budgeting means that you're disciplined. That means that if a friend call you up, hey, let's get a drink at the club, they'll be like, nah, I won't go to the club because I'm on a budget plan, right? But you won't say to your friend, I'm on a budget plan. But in your mind, you're like, I don't want to go out because if I do, I might spend an extra $100 that I wouldn't have, right? So that budget plan do create a strong sense of discipline. And I like discipline because discipline equals freedom. Like, it creates freedom, right? So if we're disciplined and we're strong with what we can and cannot do, then that means now we have a strong, solid plan that nobody can interfere with and they can't steer you away from.
So they know where you stand. Oh, damn, I like that. That was precise. What about you, Hans?
Oh, wait,
Talk your
shit.
Budgeting? Yeah, the power of budgeting. Explain that.
Me, for me, I'm not a big spender. You feel me? So. I think I was born with the knowledge of budgeting. You feel me? Because like, if you don't have it, don't do it. But me myself, if I do have it, I am going to do it. You feel me? So it goes hand in hand with me. But I know that I'm not going to go and do some goofy shit that's going to harm my financial system. You feel me? So if anybody that knows that the consciousness of like, if you don't have it, just stay home. If you can't afford it, save up and get it. You feel me? Do something about that. You feel me? Don't go overboard. Don't ask people for money. Don't owe nobody nothing just because you feel like you want to get something. You feel me? Save up, see if you can get it. Understand yourself. Like, you could get whatever you want. You feel me? It just takes time for you to get it. You feel me? Buy a house, you could save up for that. Budget. You could buy you want a car, you could budget to get that. The new pair of Jordans, you could budget and get that. You feel me? So anything that you feel like you want, you could always budget to get it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That instant gratification type of lifestyle that social media is like, showing. It's unreal, you know what I'm saying? So that's why you definitely have to do that. But for me, I watched the interview actually not too long ago, you know what I'm saying? Because I constantly do research and try to gain knowledge. Because, as human beings, we got to develop and always obtain, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We'll never know it all, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole lot to learn. And we only using 10% of our brain. And so it's like, it's infinite knowledge. So
I think I'm using 15.
15? Okay.
I think.
Well, let's say the average.
I think
you might not be wrong. I'm not going to go against you that.
The average is usually 10.
Yeah, the average is usually 10, so I'm going to go based off of that. Yeah, so I was watching the interview with Akon, actually. He was on the Breakfast Club. I think it was probably like 2018 or some shit like that. He was like, the power of budgeting. He was actually speaking on that specific topic. And he said something about, using the 10% rule, having you having your rule too, so that came to my mind. He said, like, if you don't have, like, say you have 100%, say you have a savings or you worth this amount of money,
right?
Like, you shouldn't purchase something unless you can buy it 10 times.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's like having that's like having less than 10 million but purchasing a 1.5 million Bugatti.
Okay.
It's like you won't be able to keep up with that because what if it needs maintenance?
Yeah.
And those cars are like, it's crazy to fix. You might as well get another one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So unless you could buy something 10 times, there should be no reason why you should even think about purchasing it.
Yeah.
Because you won't be able to keep up with it. It'll hurt your pockets. Because, you know, unless you can purchase it 10 times over. You know what I'm saying? It's multiple times. So that's why it's like, yo, you know, you planning for the future. It's like, you don't know what's going to happen. Say the regular person working a 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're saving or you're investing, the investment game is sort of different. But if you're like savings, if you like saving, make sure your saving have like, you know, the type of money where if you lose your job, where you could afford to be a jobless for like
2 months.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? At least 6 months.
At least 6 months.
You know what I'm saying? Because shit'll creep up on you. Time moves fast. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, things like that.
Yeah,
you know,
no,
that
100%.
it matters, you know what I'm saying? So that's
Imagine the COVID situation.
right.
How many people that say they had on a savings that could last them like, you know, for 2 years.
Right. You know what I'm saying? That's perfect if you got that.
That's different. If you got a savings
2
that
years?
can last you 2 years,
Yeah.
that means you next level.
Yeah.
Next level. And it has nothing to do with how much money you have.
Right.
It has everything to do with like how you budget
How you
things.
budget the shit.
How your expenses align, right? Right? Your expenses
2
got to
years
be
is
right.
a long time,
Right,
bro.
right.
That's a long time.
Right.
It's not a long time, but when you don't have it, it's a long time.
You got to
That's
budget.
different, bro.
Nah, you got to
But
budget.
you know what I'm saying? Just to end off this note, you know what I'm saying? We would definitely like to give you your flowers and thank you for coming through. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir, my brother.
Thank
You know,
you.
tell the people where they can find you, how they can get in touch with you, and contact with you if they would like to get some more information from you.
All right, so my Instagram is Schneider Schneider _ the source.
We're going to put it right here, by the way, too. So
Yeah,
y'all can
it's
see it.
gonna be in the
You know what I'm
bottom.
saying? But
And,
let them know.
and if you want to get in tune with me on Facebook, you just type my name in, Von Schneider Israel.